I spent some money. Alright, so I have a bit of a confession to make before we actually start the video. It wasn't actually a flea market, it was a car boot sale, which is like basically the alternate version of one of them, and I spent €30 instead of $30, so yeah, cancel me, I guess. Alright, I know you've seen what I got in the thumbnail, so we'll start with our first one. So this is the TP-Link AX3000 TX55E Wi-Fi 6 Bluetooth 5.2. So I noticed it on the guy's like stall, and I was like, how much is this? And he was like 10, and I was like, will you do 5? And he was like, no. So I was like, oh hell no, I'm not doing that. So I went and I saw the Steam controller on the table, so I went and I saw how much I could resell it for, and I was shocked. So basically I ran back and asked how much the Steam controller was, and he said 15, but I can do 25 with the Wi-Fi card. So I was like, oh yeah, sure. And I was kind of just making an impulse decision, so yeah, now I have a Wi-Fi card. I'm probably not going to actually keep this, I'll probably sell it on, so I can get like 14, but we're still in negative €16, so we have to keep cooking. So for our next item we have the Steam controller. So this is actually like, oh wow, this is cool, the Bringus controller. So the only reason why I'm actually going to test this is obviously before I sell it, but is the touchpad joystick thing. Does it actually control the mouse with the cursor on the computer? Let's see. So I'm just going to go over to my really good mini PC, which you can watch the video about it up here. So yeah, as you can see that actually works, but I'm not going to keep it, so this brings us up to, like, I can get 50-ish euro for, so that brings us to exactly €28 profit. Let's go! So I actually noticed like a huge 3D printed car thing after buying the Steam controller, and I was like, I see Raspberry Pi in there, so I was like, how much is this? And he said €5, and I was like, oh, I'll have it. And he said that it was a Raspberry Pi 4, but it was actually a Raspberry Pi 3B+. But I don't really mind because it does the exact same thing. I'm actually going to keep this for a future project, so yeah. The car also came with like a load of useful Arduino parts like gearbox motors and an ultrasonic sensor. So I had actually left the area of like the car boot set, but I saw the exact same guy and he was putting out an Apple Pencil, and I was like, oh, I'm going to ask him as a joke how much this is, and I knew it was going to be like 50 or 60, and I asked how much it is, and I'm not joking, he literally just said have it, and he was like, I don't know if it works, and I was like, for free? And he was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So I took it and I tested my old iPad, and I was like, oh my god, this actually works. So I'm actually selling that iPad for a gaming laptop for this channel to edit and stuff, but yeah, that's really helpful because it can boost the sales for it. So I was very happy with that for free, literally an Apple Pencil 2nd gen. I was so happy. Alright, so that about wraps it up for this video, so thank you for watching, and I know it was a shorter one, but I just wanted to get a long form video out today. Thanks so much, genuinely, for the support on the other video. It got so much views and I never thought it would, but yeah, it did, so thank you. I'm also working on the guide for the phone blocks video so you can make one, and that video, the full video of me making it and then showing how to make one yourself, should probably be out by September, so yeah, enjoy that.